what else did they teach you in school
Oh gosh.
that didn't quite work out the way they said it would? Because that's something I want to talk to you about today is why are we all so scared of the tax code? Why is there such a lack of knowledge around it? And why isn't this something that, I mean, when kids are young, they should start being taught about deductions. Parents should be taught about helping their kids build credit. You have a viral TikTok and Instagram reel that people are stealing from you because it's so amazing about how, and we'll play it here in a minute. What else in school did they tell you that you're like, oh, well, because you're it sounds like you listen. You go to community college and get 5 degrees. That means you're pretty driven. And you obviously understood the value of education and you wanted to raise your level. And we'll talk about your background in a second. But when you're in school and they're telling you things like, well, if you do this, then you're going to get a good job.
Right.
And then you'll be good to go. You just plug right into the matrix, turn you into a battery, and we're good to go. Were there other things besides just if you pass all your class and you get a job at one of the big 4 firms, you'll be good to go that didn't quite turn out the way they said it would when you were in college?
Of course. Well, back to the kids not learning anything in school. I just saw 2 states, I think Texas and Florida. I know Florida's one of them, is now requiring kids to take a financial literacy test to pass high school. So I hope that spreads. And one of my goals is to write children's books about financial literacy.
That's a great idea. That's awesome.
But yeah, looking back, especially in college, when they do teach you, they teach you essentially what college does is teaches you how to be a really, really good employee. And they teach you the corporate ladder. So like for us in accounting, you start as an associate, then a senior, manager, director. And I remember distinctly in one of my master's classes, he looked around the class and was like, one of you in this room will ever become a partner. And I was like, oh, it's me, obviously.
How many people were in the room?
100. 1 out of 100 might become a partner at an accounting firm. And I always thought it was me. But looking back, I'm like, why would he limit everyone's thinking to like only 1 in 100 of you are going to be a partner? But then after like 5 years out of college, I was like, no wonder they teach you to like go to Big 4 no matter what, because that's who's paying for the professors' salaries. Like those are like the main sponsors of the college, of the business college. And I'm like, it's such a racket. Like, so.
It is.